NASCAR fan 1024E, and welcome back to another F122 Career Mode Let's Play. This is part number 14, and I don't know what happened. I don't really know, but I had the news about the regulation change coming up for next season, so I had to save two parts coming up soon. And before I showed you the parts, let's go to my target. I had to get 6 practice programs on the next 2 race weekends, so that's pretty easy for me to get. Same thing with standings, and I'm gonna hit qualifying, but at least the race should help it out. And because of the regulation changes coming up, I had to adapt these 2 parts to save me, so I'm gonna go ahead and adapt these real quick. Let's get them saved up. And those are the only parts. Those are literally the only departments the only department will be affected. And the same 2 things. I'm gonna be keeping those up with me. And I got 1 more week on the fuel flow regulator. And then I should end up passing Toro Rosso, Red Bull, and Haas. Heck, if I pass McLaren, I'll like it. So we got 7 weeks until like that stuff ends up. So yeah, let me go do the practices real quick and then go through my qualifying session in the rain. So we're also doing Singapore Grand Prix, the Marina Bay Street course. I forgot to add that part. So yeah, let me do like what I was trying to say, and then I'll see you with the interview with Claire or at the grid.
As the sun sets over the South China Sea, the sport that never sleeps is alert and raring to go. Welcome, under the bright lights of the Marina Bay Circuit, to another Singapore Grand Prix. It's a very long, very physical lap, this one, and really there's not much in the way of margin for error. So we have a bit of an endurance race for you tonight. The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let me ask you about the new Racing Point driver. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Gasly, Perez, Weber, Norris and Devon Butler, Raikkonen, Kubica, Carlos Sainz and Russell, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Alexander Albon and Daniel Ricciardo. Gardner and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
We're expecting a top 10 finish in today's race.
So we ended up really qualifying dead last, but we ended up getting 19th because of the time penalty. But gotta put like, yeah, that much. There's a bit forward and fast. Do that, but edit it. Okay, lap 9. We're gonna go to the mediums. So let's get this started. Why am I starting on mediums? I'm screwed. I'm starting on mediums. Why am I starting on mediums? Okay, Ricardo, what are you gonna do for me, buddy? What are you gonna... Okay. understand why am I on mediums. Making a couple passes into the corner. Going aggressive with Max. I never even touched him. I never touched him. That's a bullcrap morning game. I never touched him. Ah. How much am I
Be
putting down?
careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I don't really see anything missing. My demon judge is breaking timing right. There's no way why I'd be counter. But I'm gonna make a pass on him now. Or I just go right into the wall and damage my fender even more. So I wear power like one turn. They want me to get top 10. There's no way it's gonna work. The car can't turn out the corners. How would you put it? How would you expect me to get top 10? I can try my best, but I doubt I'm gonna get it. Let me see what I can get, what I can do. But I do need to get past Giovinazzi because he's my other rival, so I do need to get rid of him.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Really? For the sake of my arrow,
Copy that.
Oh, I cut the corner. For the sake of my arrow and stuff, for my corner, for my turning into the corners, I'm gonna pit this time. For my own sake, so. After my pit stop, it's gonna be boring as heck for a video. Yeah. Probably not gonna really get any spots. Just go slam into the wall, and I'm caught. It's bad enough I was gonna get it replaced, but then to lose it right there, come on. Insults to injury, to be honest. Okay, let's get this bullet pit stop. Just thinking of the fact that's kind of BS that I got a warning on Max and I never like really touched him.
Go now.
Wait, oh yeah, I did put the wing on. Good. Ticked if I didn't get it. I needed the wing. Okay. Wait.
Look
Why am I on
these
a...
tires
Oh my
now.
god.
You want to finish the race on this compound.
Why am I on hards? Why am I on hards? No, I'm sorry. I hate doing this, but I'm restarting that race. No, just no.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I'm sorry, but no, I'm not dealing with that bullcrap. That is just some bull. Yep, that's what I would have to go for. Psych. Really? Because my tower, so they're gonna force me to take softs Unable to change my strategy. And maybe go to mediums. Screw your game. Screw you. Wait, what? Okay, screw your game. It's just... what's the strategy? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not doing that strategy. I'm gonna go with large arm manager. I'm not. Whatever. That's a glitch in the game. Back underway. I'm on mediums. Why are they all jammed up right here? And why is Nazi trying to get into training himself to whatever.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna deal with this race. Side by side, Grosjean. Grosjean, watch yourself. I'm gonna pinch you. You just did there. Sights, back off. How much wing damage?
That's a decent start. Good job. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Understood, copy that.
Okay, sights, I see ya.
Times are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box.
I was honestly asking for that, to be honest. I'm not doing it. You can just take me out, maybe get 20 is just what I want. I guess Mercedes.
Red Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge? Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted. Let's have a quick look at how the driver's standing.
Bad luck today. That must be incredibly disappointing.
It really is.
Your car is looking a little beaten up. What happened out there today? Your battle got a bit heated, didn't it? There was quite a lot of contact today, wasn't there? Great. Well, that's everything.
So, let me get this straight. Me saying it was my fault makes me lose rep with them. That is some bull crap. Straight up bull. Might as well not go to them, or I guess I'd rather go to Haas then. I guess I should go to
What on
Haas.
earth was that performance? Come on, this isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that.
Screw you. Not like I even want. I just can't wait for this part to come in. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna be going to Sochi, Russia. So yeah, I will see y'all then.